Yeah, hold that brake down. Push that button. Now press the gas, grab it. This one. Not this one.
What do you say?
You want to stand behind it and hear it? It's louder if you go stand behind.
Come on, let's go stand behind it just a little. Back up just a little. What's going on, man? Yeah, I drove to the wrong location. Oh, shit.
This a K-drama beat.
Money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules. Yeah, I'm making money, cause my family needs a food. Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do.
Hey, easy, I'm the coldest, call me Night King with the vocals, man. Consider this your notice, yes, I'm Thanos with a purpose. Fire like a furnace trove, it's always been my focus. Saving souls, it's always been in game in case you doubt my motives. The game is getting nervous, cause they see that's game over. Cause your boy done caught a wave, he look like Aquaman surfing. Light up on my shoulders, 50 to my name like Curtis. Yeah, it's chaos on the surface, got his mansion, these burdens, look. Yeah, wifey, she the baddest. Yeah, I'm saving, still savage, man, I'm tired of all this whackness. I'm tired of these rappers claim they're kings, but they average on these beats. I'm causing havoc in this marathon, I'm laughing.
Descending to the madness, I'm no longer being passive. Yeah, I'm dealing with my issues, I need time, cause they massive.
Voices in my head, yeah, sound like Joker laughing. All these thoughts are causing traffic, cause it's baggage I'm unpacking, look. Yeah, I'm chasing money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules.
Yeah, I'm making money moves, cause my family needs the food.
Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do. Yeah, I'm chasing money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules.
Yeah, I'm making money moves, cause my family needs the food.
Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do. On my sicko mode like Travis, my flow out the world like Nasty. Yeah, saying she attractive, payments coming for your actions. These problems keep on adding, cause there's something I ain't grasping. All this knowledge that I'm lacking goes deeper than I imagine. Excuse me for my manners, but my baby needs some pampers. Yeah, this world is lacking standards, stuck in chickens like I'm Sanders. My faith I won't abandon, broke it, but a king like Brandon. Yeah, bro, the king is landed, cause Christ paid the ransom, look. Yeah, easy, I'm the GOAT. Check your stereo, cutting through this beat like I'm Deathstroke. Life ain't got a wiki guide, so there ain't no cheat code. This world is lacking hope, but I know who got the antidote. Man, I feel like Naruto in Sage Mode. Been putting in work for years, my watch is ended like I'm Jon Snow. When things are out of hand, try to provide for the fam. Just remember God's working, man, it's all in his plans. Look, yeah, I'm chasing money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules.
Yeah, I'm making money moves, cause my family needs the food.
Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do. Yeah, I'm chasing money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules.
Yeah, I'm making money moves, cause my family needs the food.
Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do.
Yeah, I'm chasing money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules. Yeah, I'm making money moves, cause my family needs the food. Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do. Yeah, I'm chasing money, but I'll never place it over you. Yeah, it's God over money, homie, you should know the rules. Yeah, I'm making money moves, cause my family needs the food. Yeah, I put in work, man, that's what I was born to do.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are live, LIVE, on a Saturday. Today is actually the last Saturday of the year, and it is about 5 o'clock, you guys. If you guys have seen the flyer, you already know what show it is, right? It's Cruising with KS. It's your boy KS, and I'm live. I got my special guest with me here by the name of Spencer. He has a Mustang, and we recently connected a couple weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, over, I want to say, the Thanksgiving break. And it's been a blessing to have him on my followers list, and we've been supporting each other's content. He actually enjoyed the flyer that I made, and I'm just hoping that everybody has had a great 2023 and that you're looking forward to what God is going to do in your life for 2024. And I know 2023 has been amazing for me. I'm excited to hear about Spencer's his life, what made him a car enthusiast, maybe his garage goals, maybe he has a dream car too that he wants to own one day when he gets older, and so forth. But if you guys are not familiar with Cruising with KS, it's my perspective of my passion for cars. And this year I was able to travel down to Florida for a toy drive, first time on a plane. So I got some exclusive clips that I'm going to play on this interview that I have not posted nowhere, either on TikTok, Instagram, nowhere on social media. And then, of course, my bro Spencer, he's going to share what he's been doing in the car community as well, with his bros, with his friends, and maybe even, some collaborations that he may be working on the horizon. So do me a favor if you haven't already, and share the live if you haven't, or if you're watching on Facebook, tag 5 or 10 people in the comment section. Let them know that we are live on Cruising with KS. So let's go ahead and get Spencer in the building, and I'm hoping that you guys will enjoy everything that we're doing tonight on this evening. I have a few shout outs that I'm going to get into later on in the show, and let's go ahead and get Spencer in the building. What's going on, Spencer, man? What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Nothing much, man. How about you?
I'm great, man. I'm great. I got my water bottle ready. Let me put this flyer up here with your information for those who may want to contact you and everything. So how was your Saturday? How was your weekend going so far?
Pretty good. Got to hang out with the girl a little bit last night. Meant to go hit a car meet, but you know how that be sometimes with the cops and everything like that. So I ended up going back and just chilling. But got out today, just cruised around, took a couple pictures of the whip, and now I'm here. So
For sure. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. How did you become a car enthusiast? What was your childhood like?
So my childhood was, it was really normal besides just being raised by my grandparents. But never really had to go without or anything, never struggled. And then I kind of just got into cars right around the age of, I want to say, probably 10-9, or, well, my bad, 9-10. That would make more sense. But around that age, my poppy, Jack, who's my grandma's dad, had a SRT8 Charger before he had passed away. And that was kind of my first introduction into like the American muscle scene. And then my grandpa, who also, raised me, had a Impala SS that was pretty nice, and that I also fell in love with. So that's kind of what got me into like the car scene, and then that's also what kind of started my love for American muscle. So that was pretty much it. I played football most of my life. I've been playing really since preschool. The only reason why I'm not playing now is due to an injury, and I was forced to medically stop. And so like the car scene kind of just took over my passion that I had for football. So, and then I'm also in school right now for electrical engineering at Sinclair, and then obviously transferring now to another university after I finish up those 2 years there.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So you're in school, you're out here creating content. Would you consider yourself as a content creator?
I guess I really got deep into it. Just kind of, so a little history. I had a Q50 before I had the Mustang. I had a Q50 Red Sport. And then due to just an overlook from the dealership, they actually forgot to put in 2 bolts in that kind of hold my axle into place. So while I was driving, it just kind of came off, unfortunate accident, all that stuff. But I was starting to kind of get into it, the car Instagram stuff a little bit more. Before that, I had a Dodge Charger RT, a 2006 RT. that I was kind of doing it with, but I never took it serious. And then I started taking it more serious when I had the Q50. And then my friends really just started kind of encouraging me to really start getting into it when I, ended up getting the Mustang. So that's kind of where I kind of came from and stuff like that.
Got you. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love your Mustang?
Oh, it's a 10 for sure. I mean, for as much crap as these cars get,
yeah,
it drives really nice. It handles nice. It sounds good. Right now, because of it going into the winter months, it's just enough power. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy. It's a California special. So if I'm not wrong, it's stock with an X pipe and then no mid mufflers, no rear mufflers, but I think it still has a mid muffler. I don't have it on me because I know it's on the window sticker, but I'm not like the window sticker, you feel me, type of guy where I just keep reading it and know it by heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I look at it as I got a California special Mustang. You know what I mean? But besides that, it's stock. You know what I mean? So it's definitely been a fun. I think coming from the Q50, it's definitely a different car because the Q50 is definitely, I would say, way better daily driver, of course. But also it's way more tamed, I would say. Whereas in a Mustang, you feel like you're driving the car, not the car is driving you. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Are you planning to do any modifications to it or like?
Oh, definitely. So I want to do so I'm still stuck in the air because I want to do a supercharging build. But I don't know whether if I want to go Whipple through Ford, so I can have that little bit of a warranty helping me out a little bit, or if I want to do like ESS, which is like a Pro Charger type of style supercharger. But honestly, I haven't thought too much onto it just because it's so far into the future. Because obviously due to the time of when I'm buying the car, I'm not worried about making more power going into winter. The most I might get done before it gets super bad out is probably headers. But that's really it for the most part right now. I do have I eventually want to be fully built. Cosmetically, no, because it is a California special. That's always been my dream Mustang is a California special. So that's why I was, this car means so much more to me than, just because I know some people probably look on the outside and see it's a GT and not a GT 500 or a GT 350 or something like that, or even a 10-speed Mustang. You know what I mean? It's just, this car, it's more to me than just being fast and stuff like that. It's something that I've, looked at ever since I was a little kid, and now I finally get to say I drive it now.
That's awesome, bro, man. When we set up the interview, I want to say you took a peek and you watched the interview with my bro being the shopping cart guy. I mean, the shop drifter guy. Yep. And I don't know what song I played or what video I played, but you took a real liking to my bro DKG. So are you a supporter of his music or like
honestly, I think it was his sound. His sound got to me. Like it's just because I listened to like the gangster Detroit rap. So I never would have thought like to listen to Detroit Christian rap, you know what I mean? And I didn't know like they were hitting the same type of beats, but obviously with the more Christian flow to it. And I liked it. And I usually don't like Christian rap, but it actually kind of pulled me into a genre that I never, would have thought to take a look at. So I've been kind of dibbling, dabbling in, in his music and stuff. And like we were talking about earlier today, like you sent me that song, one of his new songs is played. I was like, yeah, that just played for me. Like on the night out. So I just thought it was funny that it just came out because I would have never thought it just came out because I don't check in and all that like that. So I've been trying to look into it more.
For sure. So I do have his brand new video. For those who are watching, definitely tag DKG in the chat. Let him know that we're playing his brand new video tonight. It's called House Party. And me and my bro Spencer, we're having a good time on tonight. And we're going to go ahead and get into this brand new video. Of course, I got more videos to come from Kid Lee. We are playing some A-Easy. We got to show some Cincinnati artists the love too. So without any further ado, here's DKG KIE with his bro Dre Breeze, the Godson, man. This is House Party right here on Kruisin with KS. We'll be right back. For those who want to connect with my guest, Spencer, he goes by @Harder_Harder on social media. His link to his YouTube channel is in the description. So do me a favor, smash his subscribe button, smash the notification bell, turn on all notifications for when he uploads a video, YouTube short or whatever. Anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this house party video, man. We'll be right back. It's Kruisin with KS. We taking over on a Saturday night, man. Let's get it. Let's go.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm bored, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, son, this ain't it, bro. We just in here. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm bored too. Like, what y'all trying to do? Like, what y'all on? I mean, it's whatever. Let's have a little kickback. It's whatever.
Now, y'all can't sit here and act like y'all forgot what happened last time.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. You right. Y'all done blew the crib up. Vaughn done left the tub on. Lee in the kitchen doing whatever he doing. I seen the helicopter on top of this boy. Y'all done tricked out.
Bro, Lee, who you sending the address to? Jake went crazy on this, I ain't gonna lie. If you ain't praising God, get out of my circle, we is not squares. Jesus said the devil can't have me, he do not share. If you ain't around talking about the gospel, I do not care. 10 scriptures verse 1 demon, this is not fair. I'm from the south side of heaven, when I pray it's with the gang. I'm in the army of the Lord, sir, yes, sir, major pain. I was living in my sin, life was rocky, clever lane. I got them demons out my closet like some clothes, couldn't hang. Hot wheels, on the way to hell, I was flooring it. Jesus told me, tell my testimony, I'm recording. Prophesying, seeing through the future, need DeLorean. You said you having church, I'm on alert, what's the coordinates? 12-hour fast, it's on the flow, let's go from 3 to 3. Know the Bible like the alright, come on, Jake. Know the Bible like the alphabet, let's go from A to Z. So a house party, spirit in the air, I need a B&B. One time for my old sin, got the remedy. 2 Bibles strapped to my back, give me energy. 3 things I can't go without, I'm with the Trinity. 4 Bibles versus 1 demon, must be kidding me.
Man, I hate seeing them trying to be the light, just like a lamp. Got a big Bible on me, we outside like we camp. If I ever fall, know that I'ma crawl just like an ant. All they do is foul, I was trying to ball just like an ant. Turpicine used to hit a lick just like a stamp. Got me powered up, this ain't Castanet, but I be amped. Hit you with the word, feel it in your stomach like a cramp. Feeling like I'm Jesus walking on this water, got me damn. I was lost from my way, hey, hey. I was lost from my way like I'm Dory. I'ma lift him up, covered by the blood, it get gory. I'ma call my mans, we gon' give him praise and give him glory. All these scripts on me got me feeling like a pharmacist. Alert in the spirit, they don't know what alarmist is. Pass it to my brother, boy, you know I got an arm with this. Cause sin got a big blade. Hey, 1 time for the trenches, dog, getting saved. 2 times I'll be bossing up like I'm Blade. 3 times pointing right to Christ, he the way. Hey, 3 times pointing right to Christ, getting saved.
You wanna start, but I don't care about your bikini bottom. Bible blicky in my jeans because my father got them. He left the 1 for the 99 for real, alright. He left the 1 for the 99 for real. I had a lot of problems. Shorty when she down, she said it's really giving. I like to preach, I like to rap, it ain't really different. Ever since I died to self, I've been really living. I tried to balance out my old life today. I think the scale seen a demon, he was loony, make him spin Tasmania. Praying with my arms crossed, he can't touch me, vibranium. Took the gang on tour and make him praise him in the stadium. And my dogs gotta bite when they preach, I ain't caging. Like the hands on the clock, I got a lot of motion. Shorty tried to hug me, told her back, Bible blicky, poking faith. He might catch me on the road or catch me in the ocean. Through the holy water in a different Sprite, this another post. I've been in the spirit, praising in this course like a jester.
I be prayed up, I'm finna hit the lab like I'm Dexter.
Shorty said she know the Bible, oh for real, let me test.
Jezebel, oh she knocking at my door, I don't stress.
We be going stupid, knowing with my brother, dumb and dumber.
Pull me out the dark, used to keep it stick just like a drummer.
Bible is my weapon, had to drop the pipe, I'm a plumber.
You ain't with the gang, you ain't reppin' Christ, that's a bummer.
1 time for my old sin, got the remedy. 2 Bibles strapped to my back, give me energy. 3 things I can't go without, I'm with the Trinity. 4 Bibles versus 1 demon, must be kidding me.
Nowadays, simply as strictly lessons. We the church, not the building, the body in your section. When you weak, weak, now you strong, now you can finally step in. Man of God, warrior, now talking Stephen. And seeing what most don't, I'm paranoid. I recommend that you just surrender, can't bear the void. From poverty to royalty, get upgraded. Chasing the American dream, just leave you frustrated. Fake it till you make it was acceptable. Until the real thing run up on you, now vegetable. And all on doorposts, got demons hip. You got a chip on your shoulder, now gotta bring it dip. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. When you call upon his name, leaving nobody. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. When you call upon his name, leaving nobody. I'm staying charged, my spirit man get fed daily. The heart is desperately wicked, it always seem to fail me. From being town to Notre Dame, I stay the same. Chose to be a man for my wife and kids like Damon Wayans. And now I'm quarter soul saved who overcame. Convinced, picking up nothing else like shoulder pain. We taking off like airlines when leaving Logan. We Christ-like, so it's Christ-like, that be the slogan. Highway to heaven, you fear God cause your sins judged. Our fear more like respectful reverence. Altar call looking like a stick up, slip up. Betrayal will hurt your chest like a hiccup. A bag ain't the mission. No, there's not one good in this world. 50 like that rag in your kitchen. That's why we decrease so we can increase. We see peace, we 10 toes, don't need please. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. When you call upon his name, leaving nobody. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. When you call upon his name, leaving nobody. Forget the keys to the city, we got into the kingdom. My enemy got some help, I boldly tell him bring him. Used to eat stress by sipping on serum. Now I'm looking to Zion, but not like Brandon Ingram. Got some disappointed, cause they traps don't work. Redeeming time, I write my raps at work. Speaking life into the atmosphere. Get gone, fall and collapse. Put me on that map last year. Always taught to be a bigger person. Easy said than done. But for example, God bled his son. From round the way, what you said get spun. Never let the left know what you right, do it said and done. Step up in the office, let's discuss the plan. Get introduced to a man who wasn't just a man. Bold enough to start revivals up in your lobby. My Glorilla, no Glorilla with your body. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. When you call upon his name, leaving nobody. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. When you call upon his name, leaving nobody.
We're here today with
My name is Jake.
and
KS. What's
Yes.
going on, everybody?
What's up, guys?
hi guys. This is Kathy from Kathy Speaks 2.0.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let Jake tell us a little bit about his beautiful Ferrari here.
Yep.
And then we may talk about a few things going on in our community and just let you guys get to know us.
Yep.
So go ahead, Jake.
Well, this is a Ferrari F8. It's a 2021. It's a Spider. It's very fast. Top speed 217. 0 to 62.5. Although it's rear-wheel drive, so trying to get that 0 to 60 to actually perform right is kind of difficult, but it's really fun. A lot of people look at it and love it, so get to meet a lot of new nice people like you guys, and the car brings us all together. So.
What are some of the unique features about your car?
Well, the speed and the look is definitely something cool about it. The red interior, that's kind of rare. You don't see a lot of cars with red interior. Yeah, it's just a cool, fast car. So.
Now, I got a question. What made you choose Ferrari over any other car manufacturer?
Actually, that's a funny story. So I'm more of a Lamborghini guy, but for the show, because it's more expensive, I brought the Ferrari.
Okay.
So, because it's a more expensive car.
It's a cool car.
Yeah.
It's a cool car.
But,
we got cool cars and cool people out here. We're at the Roses.
Here in Norwood. Shout out to Endless Car Culture. They help organize this, and it's their first one. So hopefully, if we don't mess it up, we can come back next year or maybe do something in the spring. But we appreciate you guys watching. Some questions for the youth.
Sure.
Because everybody likes cool cars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So how can someone, what's some life advice that you can give someone?
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully one day they can own something like this.
So number one, do not mess up your credit when you're young. That is the key. You cannot buy real estate. You cannot start a business. Well, you can start a business. You can't grow a business very easily without credit. Okay. You can't do a lot of things without credit. Do not mess up your credit. And if you do mess it up, be quick to fix it. Don't let that credit sit and get bad and get into 500s. Keep it high. That's the best advice I can give straight up right off the rip. Number two, don't trade time for money. Trade time for money. You end up working for someone else, you make someone else rich. Become your own boss as soon as possible. Whether it's cutting grass, whether it's doing dishes, detailing cars. I got a lot of young guys like to detail cars, being photographers, whatever. For me, what I did was I started mowing grass, turned it into landscaping, turned it into construction. Oh, that's a Hellcat. Construction went from, investing into real estate. And real estate's where all the money's at, but still do construction. So, I mean, that's basically the best advice I can give. Don't trade time for money. Keep your credit good. Be your own boss.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. That's great information.
Thank you.
Some great nuggets for you guys. Make sure you listen carefully and take notes.
Yeah. And stay out of trouble. Don't get yourself in trouble. I did that when I was young.
Cutting grass, detailing cars. There's a lot of things you can do to make your own money.
Painting, all types of stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so very much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for interviewing me. So,
awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, y'all. We are back. Shout out to Kathy Fields for that amazing interview with Jake. Jake just had a birthday 2 days ago, I think so. So happy belated birthday to him. I got my bro here with me, Spencer, who is my guest on tonight. Spencer, because you are my guest, it's only right that I ask you this question. Do you have any shout outs you would like to give on tonight?
Yes, I do. I got a couple. My boy Eli_flies. He's my cameraman. He's really everything. He's really the one that really started getting me into the car, Instagram, really the car stuff in general. Also that white Marrow, same thing. He's also one of the first guys in my friend group that was doing the car stuff too. That red Scat, that's my boy Ethan. Love that guy. Love racing around with him. He's always a good guy to be around. He's also doing the car Instagram stuff just like me. My boy MF_50. My boy Logan. He's not here right now. He's out of town. He's training to be a train conductor right now, but he's out here grinding. But he also got a nice Mustang too, full bolt on E85. So yeah, those are the main. Yeah, those are my main ones right now. Oh, and then my boy, that Roach Marrow, he's grinding right now. He working on a 5.3 GMC Sierra, and then he's also working on a Catfish Marrow.
See,
so yeah,
and them sound like some awesome automobiles. Hopefully in 2024, I might have a chance to sit down with each of them to find out how did they become car enthusiasts, how did you guys meet, and everything like that. I'm always looking forward to collaborating, networking, and doing more interviews such as this. But Spencer, since we played the DKG house party video, what did you think about it?
I mean, I was fire. I mean, like I said, I listened to it last night, and then I seen the video. And now like the video and the music, they go together so well, you know what I mean? How you would just like I like videos where you could tell they're vibing, you know what I mean? Like they're not trying to put on a front, like, you know, that they're acting, you know, hood or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like he rapping about what he's passionate about and he's having fun doing it. That's the type of music I like doing, you know what I'm saying? Or like I like listening. So yeah, I loved it.
Absolutely. With you being, you know, a car enthusiast, what made you want to start taking the, you know, the car stuff on Instagram seriously?
Really, it was just honestly, it was something I was talking to my boy, and it was just kind of a random night, and he was like, "Man, you should make an Instagram, like you should redo the Instagram, you know, for the Mustang." And I was like, "Man, I'm not really even too worried about it." And I posted something when I had my Q50, well, right after the accident. I said, "Oh, I'll be right back after this short intermission." I wasn't really meaning that, honestly. I was joking. Like I really didn't really, you know, I wasn't taking it serious at all. And then I got it, and then you know, he kind of convinced me. My boy Elijah convinced me. He's like, "Dude, you should just do it." So did my boy Logan. I mean, everybody. I mean, you know, there's a lot of people that just kind of convinced me to, you know, stay. I forget what reel it was, but it was a random reel. It broke. I think I was geeking out because it broke over 300 likes, and now I think if I can get an average about over 1,000 now, and then I've noticed that on my bigger ones, I'm starting to hit almost 10K. So it just kind of started picking up, and then I kind of started, you know, feeling like, you know, people are liking what I'm putting out, so why not continue putting it out? And you know, it doesn't take time away from anything, so it doesn't take time away from work or school or anything like that. So you know, I figured it's the harmless pastime, and then it just kind of started getting bigger, and then I started taking it more serious as time went on.
Absolutely. My next question for you, Spencer, is, you know, us as enthusiasts, we have dreams and aspirations, right? So if there was a dream car garage, what would yours look like?
We giving it five, giving up like 5 good cars.
About five, top 5, yeah.
All right. Number one. So I will say this: the car I have now is one of my dream cars. What got me into Mustang was my first time seeing a 2014. It was white. It was a GT California Special, and it was just fully loaded out. Had the Brembo package, all that good stuff on there, and it looked beautiful. So this car would definitely be in there, but I think because it's a dream car garage, I think it needs to be something crazier. So number one, GT 500, uh, carbon track pack edition. So the full carbon wheels, the full carbon spoiler, all that stuff. Number two would have to be, I'm gonna say I know it's not like an actual car, but it's a swap that's super easy. But I want to say a Demon 170 swapped Chrysler 300 would be my number two. Number three, because I always like this car, is in a Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. I want the twin turbo kit on it, no bumper. And then I want a Trackhawk, like a Hennessy Trackhawk.
Sheesh.
I don't know because I know there's stages in them too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know whatever the highest stage is, but whatever the highest stage would be, it'd be on there. And then for my last one, I want to say a GTR, a Nismo GTR and R35 though.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people like R34s, but I grew up with R35s, so I like R35s better.
That I've seen one Nismo in my whole life, and it was on Ridge. I never forget it. It was like a bronze gold, and even him just sitting at the light and idle was loud. So yeah,
I've never even seen one in person yet. I've seen the wheels, obviously, but people will spend a lot of money just to get the wheels. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
No, I haven't seen one in person, sadly, yet. But I will eventually. Hopefully, that's the goal, right?
Yeah, that's wild. Any color in specific you want those cars, or just it doesn't matter?
I mean, the GT500, I'd have to get it I don't know if they have a blue similar to it, but I do like that new blue that they put on the Dark Horse, the Vapor Blue.
Yeah.
If there was like a, I would probably wrap that because I know, obviously you couldn't get it like that. And then really the rest of them, I don't mind on. I'm not a big color guy. I mean, my dream color in a Mustang was competition orange, but I have that in my, my California special. So I would go do something different on the GT500.
Gotcha.
But anything else, I don't mind on, honestly. Because I'm more of like, I like the car more than the color. You know what I mean?
For sure. What's the feedback that you've gotten so far, from the car community or just having the car out, in public with your Mustang? What's the feedback that you've gotten from, men and women?
So I've definitely gotten, well, as far as from guys that have like seen me previously at the car meet, they tell me all the time, I like it way better than the Q50 all the time, which I understand. The Q50 was definitely more of a sleeper. This car definitely stands out. I mean, it's louder, it's bright orange. You know what I mean? It definitely brings some attention. But I mean, really, the feedback has been good. The Mustang community obviously accepted me right in. I get crap from my boy Ethan all the time, but he's a Scat Pack owner, which it makes sense. We got that little rivalry just off the rip.
Yeah.
But girls, I mean, I don't think they just see a Mustang for the most part. I mean, unless I got a snake on it, I don't think it's really gonna stand out. But my girl, she loves it. She tells me all the time. She'll hit me up all the time and be like, "Hey, let's go cruise," just because we want to go ride in the Mustang, and she'll instigate my boy. She'll be like, "Why don't you guys race them? Why don't you guys?" And so we'll go out and get racing, and so she loves it. She loves it all the time. And then she has a little son, and he loves the car too. So he likes riding in it and hearing how loud it is and stuff like that. So it's definitely been, as far as attention, I definitely get way more attention in it than the Q50. But I think there's downsides and upsides to that. You know what I mean? Because now I got to deal with the Mustang stereotypes and stuff like that, which, that's why I try to drive as careful as I can be so I don't become a stereotype. So
for sure. Spencer, I don't think I've asked you this, but what made you want to be a guest on Kruisin with KS? And before you answer that, I want to give a shout out to my bro, Jesse Skinner, who owns I think it's a modified Q50 Infinity. I might be doing an interview with him at the Custom of Cavalcade, which is next month. So definitely shout out to my bro, Jesse. But what made you want to be a guest tonight on Kruisin with KS, bro?
Really, it was just seeing how your interview went with Ben on the shopping cart interview. I love that. Like, it just, like I said, I like stuff in the car community where it's all positive. You know what I mean? It's not somebody coming on here and calling out a bunch of people. You know what I mean? I liked how it was just chill, and it looked like it just honestly was a good way that we could both collab and see if we can't, both gain some attraction to both of our pages, because we both got similar passions. So I figured, and then I seen where your heart was in that video, and I liked how it was very calm, very simple and stuff like that. It didn't seem like, anything was forced or you faked or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, man, I'm glad that you wanted to be a guest. For those who don't check your Facebook Messenger requests or your Instagram requests, check the requests. Okay. I'm not sure like how people set up their profiles or pages as professionals or business or whatever. And sometimes you don't see the message requests. I highly encourage you guys, no matter who you are, whether you are a public figure or, however your account is set up on whatever social platform, check your DMs, y'all, because you could be missing a blessing and don't even know it. So Spencer, he reached out, and it just happened to be in the messenger request, and I accepted it. I didn't delete it. I didn't decline it like I do some of the other messages, but I accepted it, and we got to chopping it up, we got to talking, which is how we booked this interview. And for those who want your interview, inbox me, DM me. If you want merchandise, DM me, inbox me on any platforms. And I got more interviews coming up, but I'm grateful that you want to be my guest on tonight. And it's my last interview of 2023. 2023 has been a great year for me. For the KS Radio Show, as well as Kruisin with KS, and I'm glad that you wanted to be on here tonight to talk about what you're doing. For those who are just now joining me, this is Kruisin with KS with my bro Spencer. He goes by Harder_Harder on social media, and he could definitely use some love on his YouTube channel as well as his Instagram. So definitely give him a follow. All the links are in the description. And I got another treat for you guys on tonight, who goes by the name of D Black. I've been trying to call D Black for a little over a week now, but I know he's a pastor. He's doing things with the youth down in, I think it's Kissimmee, Florida. So definitely give him a follow. D Black Music everywhere on social media. But this is his video called Lamborghini Doors, and one of Spencer's dream cars is a Lamborghini SVJ. So hopefully you guys will peep the SVJ in this video. Without any further ado, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get into some more music, and we'll be right back with more questions with Spencer. And for those who are watching, if you have your own questions, type them in the comment section. I will put them on the screen, and he can answer them accordingly, whether if it's about his Mustang, about what color, or anything that you want to know about Spencer or his Mustang. But let's get it. Let's go. This is D Black with Lamborghini Doors. Check it out. It's Kruisin with KS. Let's go.
What defines yours? God designed mine, homie, who designed yours? Walking into heaven on these Louboutin floors. Still going up like Lamborghini doors. Choices, you decide yours. Doors never open unless you apply force. Always saw myself in the Porsche, and we still going up like Lamborghini doors.
We going up like smoke from the ashes. Never moving horizontally with the masses. Cause that can have you horizontally in a casket. One shot at life like Jordan, don't pass it. On the road of life like a foreign, don't crash it. The cost is drastic, the loss is massive. Of course this passion never costs with passing. The last is first when you come from the dirt, knowing your worth never measured accurately. I'm happy to be where I'm at, but still move like I lack it in need. Rapping to free the ones who held captive and be the example, be a candle. Like the dark when life blitz, you gotta scramble. Like the spark when cards dealt, you gotta gamble. Life is hard, but death much worse. If you blessed, that's first. Number two, God's a blessing. Three, you gotta let him in your life.
What defines yours? God designed mine, homie, who designed yours? Walking into heaven on these Louboutin floors. Still going up like Lamborghini doors. Choices, you decide yours. Doors never open unless you apply force. Always saw myself in the Porsche, and we still going up like Lamborghini doors.
We still going up like the gas price. On the road of life, gotta check the gas light. No God to fill you up if you ask, right? Your choice, you can cry, you can laugh, right? Know the one who laugh loudest, laugh last, right? When you know every day could be your last night. Gotta know life bigger than the cash, right? Where hurt people like a cash fight. We all broken, some searching, some hoping, some certain, some woken, some coping, some sleeping. Odds uneven when you live unbelieving. Giving and receiving like parallel. Receive life when I gained Christ, yet he gave it at the same time. Innocent of sin, yet convicted of the same crime. Now I got the same mind, reach soul, same grind. Look high, you can find
life. What defines yours? God designed mine, homie, who designed yours? Walking into heaven on these Louboutin floors. Still going up like Lamborghini doors. Choices, you decide yours. Doors never open unless you apply force. Always saw myself in the Porsche, and we still going up like Lamborghini doors. Life, what defines yours? God designed mine, homie, who designed yours? Walking into heaven on these Louboutin floors. Still going up like Lamborghini doors. Choices, you decide yours. Doors never open unless you apply force. Always saw myself in the Porsche, and we still going up like Lamborghini doors.
Hi, Uncle Chico.
What you got on today?
I got my little sweater, and it's the
Kruisin with KS.
Kruisin with KS.
Hey. Thumbs up.
All right, y'all. We are back. We are back again, you guys. This is Kruisin with KS. My guest tonight is my bro Spencer, who has all his social media information in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, he goes by Harder_Harger on YouTube as well as Instagram. So definitely give him a follow on tonight. Shout out to Jamie. I appreciate you for tapping in, sis. CLMG in the building. Bro, man, I gotta know what did you think about the SVJ pool?
I was geeking. I mean, that's literally like the only reason why I would buy one is just a pool in it. The only time I would, it's crazy. I don't see myself ever touching like 200 in that car. I think I would be fine just revving it between 0 and 100 all day long.
For sure. So Spencer, because you are a car enthusiast and again you're a content creator as well. What's your motivation? Like, what keeps you going?
Really, it's just the time I get to spend with the homies for real. It's really the friendships. That's the biggest thing, and then obviously now I get to share it and have somebody that I have feelings for that likes to take a interest in it, which is cool. I've never had that before, so it's cool to have the lady come to the car meets now, and like I said, her son takes an interest into it and he likes it, and just all that in combination with each other just kind of make up the car community. I don't care about being fast or anything. I mean, obviously I don't want to be slow or anything, but I mean, it's a race is a race, you know what I mean? A car is a car. I just like seeing what people are passionate about, you know what I mean? If you're passionate about stance, then stance your car out, you know what I mean? If you're passionate about
For sure.
being fast and be the fastest, you know. So all of that all together is, you know, kind of the big reason why I do it. You know what I mean? I just like seeing all the different stuff, and then it kind of just keeps me motivated to do my own. So
Absolutely. What are your 2024 goals, far as personal life or with the car? Do you have any goals for 2024?
personal life, you know, school starts back up, so finish that out. And then after that, I'll have one more year at Sinclair, and then it's time to find another university to transfer to finish out my electrical engineering degree. Obviously, I want to move back out. I was out, and then I went to college, and then, you know, obviously, you know, financially, you got to move back in. You know, we all do it. You know, I ain't ashamed to admit it, but I definitely want to be back about, you know, on my own, um, within the next, you know, couple years. And then obviously, I want to have my Mustang built, you know, and then a little daily, so I don't have to worry about driving this all the time. So.
Absolutely. You mentioned something about the car community a second ago. What do you think is missing in the car community, or what could us as enthusiasts or organizers, what could we could do better in the car community?
Really, I mean, the biggest thing for me is just I feel like we take everything way too seriously. I think we make the cars our personality and not the car to our personality, if that makes sense. You know, just because I'm a Mustang guy, you know what I mean, doesn't mean I hate all Dodges and all Chevys and stuff like that. Like, I'm a car guy, you know what I mean? Like, I like all cars. You know, I owned a Mopar, I owned a Infinity, and now I own a Mustang. So I've touched, you know, some of the most, you know, talked about groups already. You know what I mean? So from being on all those communities and just seeing how different ones interact, I mean, it's all the same. You know what I mean? It's all, I think most people, when you're a part of like a bigger car group, that's not just like a friend group or anything, like an actual car brand. I think brand loyalty is just it's stupid. I think we need to mature, you know, a little bit and just realize that all brands make good cars. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
that simple. You know, and that's just kind of where I'm at. You know.
Absolutely. So I know here in Cincinnati, I see some posts about like takeovers and stuff. Not that I participate in them or anything, but what are your thoughts and feedback on takeovers?
I don't do them personally. I don't really mess with them. I like keeping my car nice. You know, I'm a firm believer, and if you want to go do it, but leave me out of it. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's too dangerous. You know what I mean? Um, you know, I know some people that do them, and it's just I stay out of it. You know what I mean? I don't condone it. I don't support it. You know what I mean? You don't see me. I'll never repost you know, a flyer like that. But you know what I mean? Um, I think if you're gonna do that, you need to go to a track. I mean,
Yeah,
that simple.
like a burn yard or something.
Yeah, something. I mean, like I remember Ben was saying something about it because I heard the same thing about how they were talking about doing like, you know, making like a skate park / slide yard, you know, for cars and stuff like that. And it's like, well, if they're gonna do that, then it's like we might as well have a drag strip at every, you know what I mean? Like it's just people just it's about self control. You know what I mean? Just because you see something on the trend doesn't mean you have to hop on it. You know?
Yeah,
I mean, that's how I feel.
gotcha. With I don't. So before I started my car enthusiast journey, Tristan is 6, so I have been watching Daily Driven Exotics on YouTube since Tristan was a baby, literally. And every now and then, Damon and Dave and the crew, they will go to Hoonigan. I think that's what they're called. Hoonigan will put on an annual event at their burn yard for people to come in, like rip tires and do donuts and everything like that. So I'm okay with like controlled legal areas, but
You're
far as
right.
taking intersections and doing donuts and blocking traffic, no, dog, I'm not with
I'm
that one.
cool on that.
I
Like I
am
said,
not
I
with.
like having nice things. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ruin it for myself or anybody else. So I
Yeah,
stay out of it.
absolutely. What if you were on like city council, or you had like some pull vocally here in Cincinnati or where you live, what would be a solution to takeovers in your opinion?
I really couldn't tell you because I feel like takeovers kind of just came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Um, you could say speed bumps and all that, this, that, and the third, and you know what I mean. I don't know. I mean, I think the stigma around the car, you know what I mean, doesn't help now. You know what I mean? Because it's promoted as kind of like this hip hop culture car that's it's kind of like a status thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then people think that if you own a certain type of car, you got to act a certain type of way. You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't always have to be that way. So I don't know. I mean, I honestly couldn't give you a good answer on how to stop them. You know what I mean? I mean, besides, I mean, like I guess what they're trying to do is give them places to do it in. You know what I mean? Which we hadn't even. I don't even think they talked about that anymore after they mentioned it that one time on the news. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if they couldn't even think of something, I mean, I don't know how I would. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but who's ever partaking in the takeovers, I'm just hoping that you guys be safe and and do it responsibly. I guess I don't know, but I'm
As
definitely not.
responsible as you can get, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I've seen where on I want to say Netflix, they have these I don't even know what it's called, but they have this series where like they take sleeper cars and they race them against like a supercar. Um, if you were to get an email from like Netflix about this upcoming series or anything of that nature to participate in, far as like on a drag strip, it'll be on TV and everything. Are you open to like doing stuff like that with your Mustang?
I mean, I would do it for sure. I mean, obviously, I think to get to that point, it would have to be a completely different car. But my goal with this car really is to, like I said, cosmetically, I don't want to. I mean, obviously, when it's faster, I mean, it needs to be on a drag pack. I mean, not even just for style. It's going to need it. Um, but I mean, my goal is to have this thing looking on the inside and outside normal, but I want to have it, a nice little built motor. Like I said, I'm not looking for anything crazy. You know what I mean? I don't care about making 1,000+ wheel. I mean, I'd be cool if, between 6 and 7. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'd be happy with that, and I could do that on a pretty decent budget with good warranty backing me. So, um, and like I said, that's just for this car. I mean, I have plans in the future because I do like racing. I mean, racing is my number one thing, but I like I like doing it. I like to try to do it on a track as much as I can. But everybody likes to roll race occasionally and stuff like that. So um, there is goals in the future to have a crazy build like that. But I definitely want something that's more, how do I say, daily driverable without having to be a daily driver, if that makes sense.
For sure. Are you planning to like travel to like meet like other Mustang owners, do collaborations or anything like that in 2024?
No collabs, really, from any bigger guys or anything like that. I definitely want to make it to Mustang Week this year or next year, I should say. That's definitely a dream. That's a dream that I've always wanted to go to. And it's funny because it was a couple weeks ago, 2 years to the day, I had made a post saying that me and my boy were going to make it to Mustang Week, whether it was him driving or me driving a car. So, and now he's also in the position to get himself a Mustang too, and he's about to make a move on that. So we both are, you know what I'm saying, accomplishing our goals by making that trip next year. So I'm really excited for that.
Now that's the first time I have ever heard of that. What is Mustang Week? What's that?
All right. So Mustang Week, if I'm not wrong, it's in South Carolina.
Okay.
And it's just a whole week, basically just filled with Mustangs. And you see some of the craziest Mustangs there. You know what I mean? For anything from you could probably, I mean, I think by next year, maybe the GTD might be out. I'm not 100% sure on that. But you might see a $200,000 Mustang parked next to another $200,000 Mustang. And that other $200,000, Mustang could be a 1965 Cobra parked right next to the brand new GTD. You know what I mean? So it's cool to kind of see the evolution of cars. And then plus, like if you're like me, Mustang has always been my dream car. And like I said, my intro to it was a Cali Special. That's why, you know, I picked the Cali Special as this car. So to kind of, you know, for it to come full circle. And then obviously, you know, every you know, buddy would take a GT500 and stuff like that. So you just get to see, you know, crazy Mustang things like that. Like if you're a Mustang fanatic, everybody's there. And it's always packed, a lot of Mustang owners. I'm even trying to convince my aunt to come with me because she also has a little Mustang. You know, and you know, with everybody getting older, and this is my aunt, my grandma's sister. You know what I mean? So with everybody getting older, I know it's harder to come out, but I still try to get them to come out whenever I can. And I'm trying to use that as an excuse to get her, you know, all the way from Florida to South Carolina.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hopefully she says yes, and hopefully her schedule opens up so she can come. I think that'll be amazing and great content for you for everything that you're doing or you and your boys are doing. That's the first time I've ever heard of it. And I know a couple of Mustang owners, but that's the first time I've heard of Mustang Week in South Carolina. Now, is it in South Carolina every year, or do they go like to different cities or different states to have this?
As far as what like the research I've been doing in the last couple of years, I've only seen it in South Carolina. Okay. Now I don't know, because I'm sure it probably happens on smaller scales too. You know what I mean? But I know like the biggest one I'm pretty sure is in South Carolina. So I was looking at it. I was honestly just looking at it a couple days ago. Like I'm sure I have the flyer for it. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in my camera roll, but it's like I said, it's like one of the biggest Mustang events ever. You know what I mean? And it's not. And I don't know if it's official or not, but I know Ford has like advertised it and stuff before. You know what I mean? Like they've shouted it out before, so it's a pretty big event. Obviously, you know, if you're not really into Mustangs, you really, you know, not everybody's going to know about it. But that's, you know, because like I said, I fell in love with Mustangs, so I started looking up everything. So I know, like, you know, the 50th anniversary dates and, you know, all that type of stuff. And so that's how I ended up finding it.
Are you now? I know that the new Ford is out now. I'm not sure if any like local dealership here in Cincinnati did like a reveal, but if they did, I would love to know. Are you open to going to like car reveals here in Cincinnati for like content?
I would totally be down. I mean, I've never been to one personally. Now I did see the 2024 Mustang. They had it at I was at my it was a dealership in Beaver Creek. It was the Ford dealership down there. I forget what the name is, and I feel bad because they treated me really good, and they were allowing me to get in the S650s and stuff like that. And I think they just let me, you know, get away with it because they seen I already had a Mustang, so they probably figured, oh yeah, he's been doing this before, and that's my first Mustang. But I didn't want to tell him that. But you know, I was having a good time, and like I got to sit in the new ones, and I mean, it's different. I mean, the new ones are definitely different. I mean, it's the technology is definitely better, but I like the S550 I like the S550 interior because I like it how it blends the more modern, but it also blends the classic too. You know what I mean? And then like I was, you know, talking about earlier, my like the car that got me into Mustangs was a 2014 GT California Special, and that's what brought me into the Mustang family, and that was like my favorite body style. And then I, you know, got the S550, and then it became my favorite interior. But I still prefer the older ones. But I think the newer Mustangs, once I want to say they get 2 more years under their belt with, you know, the new dual throttle bodies and stuff like that, I think it'll be just as renowned as the other Coyotes.
For sure. Have you seen the new Dark Horse?
Yes, I have. I've seen the manual one, because so for the longest time I thought they only came in manual. I didn't know you could get them in a 10-speed. As a driver's person, I would get the manual just because, you know, it's just more fun and stuff like that. But then, you know, I also, like I said, I have that driver side of me. I'm like, damn, the 10-speed would pretty nice, you know. But the manual, that blue shift knob, I don't know what color they call it, but it's so beautiful. Like, I think the car's worth it just for that. And I know it's like something small, but I like little things like that make cars special.
That's awesome, bro. I got a few more videos to play. I've already opened up the chat to the KS Nation to see if they had any questions. I'm not seeing any. But if you guys who are watching, if you have any questions, type them in the comment section so I can put them on the screen for my bro Spencer. Whether if it's about his Mustang, car groups, whatever it is that's on your heart, and whatever your desire is, he can answer it. But I'm hoping that Spencer, are you enjoying yourself tonight?
Most definitely.
Gotcha. So I know I always hear this, and I still don't even know what this means. But for a car, a dream car, would you rather have it built or have it bought?
It also kind of depends on what your definition of that is, right? Because I know a lot of people, you know what I mean? They say, well, I'd rather have my car built, but if you're buying all the parts and paying for the install, or say for an example, if you have something like a Q50 to where you could go to AMS and buy, a full stage 3 kit and then have it installed, it's like, yeah, I mean, you could say you built it. Like, I would still consider, that a built car.
Right.
But, you still, if you want to be technical, you still bought it because it's not like you did the work yourself, right? So for me, I guess it really wouldn't matter. If I'm looking at dream car, like as in like something, like it depends. Like I would if I had a dream build, I would say like Mustang supercharged, something like that. And then if somebody asked me what's your dream car, I would tell them, like a Lamborghini SVJ or a Mustang GT500, something like that. You know what I mean? I kind of separate them up. So I guess it kind of depends on what your definition is.
Got you. Have you? I know you're a car enthusiast, but like, have you been to like a drag strip or like I know Edgewater has a drag strip, but have you ever like ventured out to like a drag strip just to see and get content for yourself?
So I've been to one, and I did do one with my Q50.
Okay.
And I sucked because that was my first time ever at a drag strip. But that was my only time actually ever driving to one. But I've been to them plenty. Like you said, Edgewater and Killcare. Killcare is up more by me in the Dayton area.
Okay.
Obviously, Edgewater more in the Cincinnati area. But I've been to both multiple times. I was born in Westchester, and then I kind of gradually moved towards the Dayton area. So that's how I know, Cincinnati so well and stuff like that.
So because you're closer to the Dayton area, do you go to Dayton Cars and Coffees?
Oh yeah, all the time. This year, because I sold my Charger in January, I went for a couple months without a car. I was still going, with friends and stuff like that. I just didn't have my own personal car.
Yeah.
And then when I got my Infinity, that was like middle of September. Had that for sadly only about 2.5 months. The accident happened with that. Went a couple weeks without, and then that's when I ended up grabbing the Mustang. So that during that period of time when I didn't have the Q, I missed a lot. But then with the Mustang, I tried to, catch everyone I could. But sadly, I got the Mustang right when most of the seasons ended. But I made it to a decent amount this year.
Absolutely. For those who are watching, the youth or just people in general, do you have any life advice for those who are car enthusiasts or want to purchase a car or anything?
Be consistent. Don't give up. I honestly thought that I told myself when I bought my Charger I was going to be content and stuff like that, and then I bought it and I wasn't content because there's so many issues because I was just rushing. And I think that's another thing. Don't rush a purchase just because you think it's a good deal. Always make sure you check it out. Always, try to come with your own mechanic knowledge, or at least have somebody with you that does know. Also just making sure don't bite off more than what you can chew. Like if you're going to get a project, know that it's going to be a project. Don't sit there and, get mad over having a project car when you knew what you were doing. And then just be ready. Make sure you have everything else around you ready. Don't get it if you're not ready. And that's just not even financially, life-wise, whatever. You know what I mean? Some people just aren't mature enough to handle one of these cars. And then people got to realize that, With me, I just started driving in track mode, you know what I mean, a couple weeks ago. And even then, with all the rain and stuff happening, I haven't been able to do it. And I've been doing that because, this is my first Mustang. And, as much as it is a different car to drive than most cars that I've driven personally. Like even from having a rear-wheel drive 5.7, it's still a difference. So I think everybody just needs to have more patience and just be more consistent. Just because if you try to, make a purchase this time and it doesn't work out, or maybe, you need to ask your family for a cosign or something like that, and they say no this time, don't, let that it be the end goal. You know what I mean? Because you never know. You know what I mean? Because you give it some time, take some time, start working on yourself, building yourself up. Your family member can notice that. Like with my Q50, that's basically, what my dad did. He noticed and helped me out, and I was blessed that he helped me out with that, and that kind of set me up in order to put me in the position to find the Mustang. So, whatever way you can get it in. Just don't, like I said, be consistent with it and don't give up on it if something doesn't work the first time. That's probably my biggest thing I could think about.
Good stuff, man. That's one of the main questions that I want to ask during any interviews, whether if it's a face-to-face interview or interview such as this, because everybody has their own life struggles and everybody has different perspectives and different advice to give to those who may catch the interview later on. And if you take one piece of advice and somebody else's advice, you can formulate and put it together to make it work for you. Right. So, and ultimately, everybody wants to be successful, right? No matter if you're a content creator, whether you're working a 9-to-5 job, you're struggling in life, trying to, climb yourself out of the hole. We all want to be successful at something. So it takes advice from those who are already, 10 steps ahead of us doing the right things in life, so that we can help ourselves, no matter who that person may be. So that's why I always ask that life advice question, because everybody has different perspectives and everybody gives great advice. So thank you for that, bro, man, for real.
Most definitely.
So I mentioned some exclusive footage from Bonita Springs. And for those who don't know, I jumped on a plane for the first time ever on December 1st. And I flew down to Bonita Springs, Florida for their toy drive with 1K Motorsports, Cars with Nick, and so many other people that was a part of that toy drive. And the event was on Saturday, which was the 2nd, from 10 to 12. And then we took the toys from the restaurant to the hospital. Don't ask me to pronounce the hospital because I'm going to butcher it. But anyway, we took the toys to the hospital. And we donated so many toys that every child had enough toys for Christmas and for individual birthdays. And then check this out. Even after we took the group photo around the Christmas tree, we found out it was still some more toys outside. So I haven't posted none of those videos. And because of that trip to Florida, I was able to take my first supercar ride inside of a Porsche 911 Carrera. Shout out to Sean for allowing me to be his passenger, and I sent him the clips. But anyway, I got an exclusive clip tonight that I have not posted nowhere on social media, and I'm hoping that you guys will enjoy it as we talk with my boy Spencer, who goes by @Harder_Harger on social media. Definitely give him a follow. Again, if you guys have any questions, type them in the comment section. Share the live, you guys. But until then, enjoy this exclusive clip from Bonita Springs, Florida. Check it out. All right, y'all. I'm hoping that y'all enjoyed that. I enjoyed that Florida trip. I'm still working on editing the footage and putting out the content. Hopefully, it'll be out in February, because I got videos premiering up until February 1st, including the different interviews throughout the year. The first quarter of the year for 2024. Spencer, man, what did you think about that exclusive clip with in traffic with the Lambos and the Ferraris and everything?
It sounded beautiful for one, but that Lambo kind of got outdid by that little Z06 that came up on the right a little bit. I was like, man, but he probably had to push it a little bit harder just to make up for the lack of 4 more cylinders. You feel me?
Yeah, but it was definitely and it was definitely, they both were loud, but the
Yeah,
Corvette
they look good.
a little louder than I was expected. And in one of the videos, he looked over at me and then he hit the gas and it was like, and I was like, whoa. Anyway,
He probably wanted he wanted that run.
yeah, for
That's what
sure.
it sounded
But
like.
it was definitely a blessing to go down and partake in that. And I made so many great connections with a guy, with photographers, young entrepreneurs, older people, and everything. So it was definitely a benefit to me and everything that I'm doing. I'm looking forward to hopefully going back next year for the toy drive next December. And again, you guys, I'm still working on, editing all the content from the plane ride to on my way to Bonita Springs, on my way to CVG, catching the Uber and everything in between. So anyway, it was a great event. I'm looking forward to going back next year, and I was able to make a lot of great connections down in Florida. So my piece of advice for those who are watching is to get out of your comfort zone. Like I mentioned, it was my first time on a plane at 33 years old, and look at all the connections that I made since then. So at the end of your comfort zone is where you can find growth, and everybody wants to grow, no matter what industry you're in, no matter what you're doing. So don't be afraid, and if you are afraid, do it anyway. If you are uncertain, do it anyway, because it could be a blessing on the other side of your fear. And we don't want to walk in fear. We want to walk in confidence in everything that God has instilled inside of us, whether if it's our gifts, anything that we're doing. So yeah. Also, before we get out of here, I want to give a big birthday shout out to my coworker Duck. His wife's birthday is today, so happy birthday, Tracy. I know we're supposed to be partying at 9 o'clock, so I might fly through. I don't know yet. But happy birthday to Tracy, and also happy birthday to everybody, to anybody and everybody that has celebrated a birthday this month. Spencer, do you got any last remarks or any last words you want to share?
No, just thank you for the interview. I had a really good time. Thank you for letting me come out here and trying to let the world know a little bit about myself and what I'm about. So I appreciate the opportunity.
For sure, man. When you get the mods and everything taken care of on the Mustang, man, you gotta come see me in person.
Yeah, I got you.
We gotta let Tristan see the Mustang.
Hey, look, everybody can get a little rev in. You feel me? The whole family.
For sure. But man, I appreciate you, man. I'm looking forward to doing this again in 2024, and thank you for being my last guest of 2023. I'm gonna have to put that on a plaque or make like a certificate or something. I'm gonna have
you
to
might have to
merch or something, just as a thank you. You feel me?
How about if you feel me, when I put my little hoodie order in, you know what I'm saying? Put a little something on the back.
For sure. I got you, bro. I got you, man. But it's been a blessing. It's been a pleasure to have you on the show. Have you enjoyed the music?
I definitely did. I don't think you played one miss, so I appreciate it. It was good. It was good to listen to.
Absolutely. Well, tell your boys in the Mustang group and everybody that you know to come on to Kruisin with KS so that they can share their stories and their cars.
I definitely will.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate you on tonight, bro. And I'm looking forward to doing this again in 2024. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'm not sure if you're working on Monday, but if you are not, enjoy your rest day from work. And if you are, just drive safe and make it back home safe to your family. God bless you, bro. God bless everything that you're doing. God bless each and every person that will come across paths with you, whether in the grocery store or sitting at a red light or in traffic, wherever you may be. But just continue to keep Jesus at the center of everything you do, say, and think. And I'll see you guys in 2024. Happy New Year to everybody, and Merry Christmas, or happy belated Merry Christmas if that's a thing. To everybody that's watching, I appreciate you guys. And again, you guys don't forget to, if anybody wants to, support me in anything that I'm doing, share the live and share the post. And for those who may want some merchandise, I'm wearing the yellow shirt today. So if anybody wants some merchandise, DM me, inbox me, and if you want to set up an interview, DM me and inbox me as well. But be blessed, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and close the show out with the Wyoming Cars video featuring my bro Axel Boy, and some last announcements. Well, be blessed, you guys, and I'll see you guys in 2024. God bless.
Nowadays, simply as strictly lessons. We the church, not the building, the body in your section. When you weak, now you strong, now you can finally step in. Man of God, warrior, now talking Stephen. And seeing what most don't, I'm paranoid. I recommend that you just surrender, can't bear the void. From poverty to royalty, get upgraded. Chasing the American dream, just leave you frustrated. Fake it till you make it was acceptable. Until the real thing run up on you, now vegetable. And all on doorposts, got demons hip. You got a chip on your shoulder, I gotta bring it to the later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Those who call upon his name, leaving nobody. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Those who call upon his name, leaving nobody. I'm staying charged, my spirit man get fed daily. The heart is desperately wicked, it always seem to fail me. From Beantown to Notre Dame, I stay the same. Chose to be a man for my wife and kids like Damon Wayans. And now I'm called a soul saint who overcame. Convinced, picking up nothing else like shoulder pain. We taking off like airlines when leaving Logan. We Christ-like, so it's Christ-like, that be the slogan. Highway to heaven, you fear God cause your sins judged. Our fear more like respectful reverence. Altar call looking like a stick up, slip up. Betrayal will hurt your chest like a hiccup. A bag ain't the mission. No, there's not one good in this world. 50 like that rag in your kitchen. That's why we decrease so we can increase. We see peace, we 10 toes, don't need please. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Those who call upon his name, leaving nobody. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Those who call upon his name, leaving nobody. Forget the keys to the city, we got into the kingdom. My enemy got some help, I boldly tell him bring him. Used to eat stress by sipping on Seagram. Now I'm looking to Zion, but not like Brandon Ingram. Got some disappointed, cause they traps don't work. Redeeming time, I write my raps at work. Speaking life into the atmosphere. Get gone, fall and collapse. Put me on that map last year. Always taught to be a bigger person. Easy said than done. But for example, God bled his son. From round the way, what you said get spun. Never let the left know what you right, do it said and done. Step up in the office, let's discuss the plan. Get introduced to a man who wasn't just a man. Bold enough to start revivals up in your lobby. My Glorilla, no Glorilla with your body. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Those who call upon his name, leaving nobody. Later in this walk, you find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody.
Alright, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Y'all know it's KS. This is my good friend, Miss Diana. And she's an entrepreneur here in Cincinnati, so can you tell us what you do?
Yes, so I am the owner of Diana's Gourmet Treats and More. So what I do is I taste amazing treats from all over in different locations, and I bring them into one place so that they are available for you.
Awesome. And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this on my own since
June this year, you guys. So she needs a lot of likes and a lot of support on her Facebook page. I'm gonna get more videos with her. How can people follow you on social media?
My VIP on Facebook is Diana's Gourmet Treats and More, VIP. And then and then my website is www.dianasgourmet.com. DianaSportMaid.com.
All right, y'all, man. Y'all heard it here first on Cooking with KS, man. We'll be back with more videos. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to put a link to her Facebook page in the description. And we'll see you guys in the next video. God bless.
They slandered my name, the enemy offered me. I heard the devil got hits on my head. I slide with Jesus, I keep a peace with me. I fear no evil, I'm covered in prayer. I got some faith in my sneakers, I'm walking with Jesus. It's God over money, got money on Jesus. Keep the designer, I really don't need it. I'm ballin' like Jordan, I'm ballin' for Jesus. Yeah, yeah. It ain't no stopping me, ain't scared of no demon. I've been a savage, I'm gonna feel like I'm Kaepernick. Yeah, yeah. It ain't no stopping me. I got my brothers, we running deep. God be the GOAT, he the MVP.
Thing, y'all.
I wanna rap it.
Did you hear him? Tell him again.
I wanna rap it.
Alright, hang on. He's gonna pull you up. You reach down there? Can you reach down there? Hang on, wait, let me get a video.
The one on the right.
Hang on. Alright, go ahead.
Tristan, can you tap it just a little? Vroom, 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 vroom. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Just a little. Just a little. Okay, let it go. Do it again. Okay. All right, y'all, man. What do y'all say?
Of course, y'all have a good day.
Yeah.
Be safe today.